Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim. This is today's deadlift workout. So I'm not very happy with this session. Well, I wasn't very happy with this session. Now I'm okay. I almost didn't want to make this video because of how unhappy I was with the outcome. So I've been doing this deadlift and back exercise superset thing for a while now. I think this is week 6 or week 7, and everything has been going well. I've been bumping up the intensity slowly and steadily, and this week I think it broke down. So there's several. I know why this happened. I'm not in the dark. I know how to correct this. I know how I'm going to make next week's workout much better. So, and I also look back at this workout. It's one of those moments when I feel like I've performed very badly, but the second I look back and I analyze the numbers and I just study them, I realized that no, I actually managed to increase volume on my back exercises, and I managed to take a very, very heavy intensity wise load for deadlifts. So the plan was to take 227.5 kilos, which is 99% of my 1 rep max, and perform a single at the end as like a bonus set that I've been doing consistently. Well, this bonus set has become almost mandatory when it's not supposed to be that way. It's just a bonus set. So whatever, that be that as it may, I failed to 227.5 kilos today, and miserably so, but expectedly. Like normally if I fail, I always fail right off the bottom, right off the floor, the bottom of the movement. So it's the same thing. I just wasn't able to get it off the floor. I broke the floor, but it stopped like 2 inches above or an inch above the floor. So that's normally where I fail, and that's the same thing happened today. And I know it's because of a lack of preparedness, because last week I skipped a lot of workouts. In fact, in 10 days I had only 3 workouts instead of my usual 6. And whenever I take such a long gap, it's not that long actually. It's just 5-6 days, but that's enough for me to get detrained very, very quickly. I don't know, I've always been like this. It's very weird, but at least I know what works and what doesn't work for me. So normally, even if I'm going to take this much time off, I think that I always put in at least one session, when I'll just go in and I'll just work up to a heavy single on squats, and that's enough. It's enough to get my body ready for the next heavy session without breaking down. Well, I didn't do it this time. I thought that maybe let's see if my body has changed. Let's see if things are going to be different. The outcome is not different. So I'm pretty unhappy about. That's why I was unhappy that I allowed a mistake like this to actually build and become this bad. But I'm okay. I look at the numbers. As I said, I've increased the volume on the back exercises, and considerably so. So that's an improvement, and I was still able to take 225 kilos, which is 98% of my 1 rep max. So you guys can see. I know some of you guys are going to be thinking that, dude, this guy for real? He took 98% of his 1 rep max, and he was able to do this much back volume supersetting with it, and he's complaining because he failed. 99% is just a percent. So I know I'm being very, very picky, and that's why I'm saying that this workout, I thought initially it was very bad, but I look at it and it's okay. And what I'm going to do is next week I'm going to attempt the same thing. I'm going to get it. It's not going to be a problem. And this week for my second deadlift workout that's going to happen in a few days, I will be attempting 227.5 kilos just as a single after the struggle sets. I'm not sure though, because struggle sets are really hard on me, and it's very likely that as I do this and as I make this attempt, my body just shuts down and says, fuck you, it's not gonna happen. Don't do this heavy shit after struggle sets, because struggle sets take a lot out of anybody. So let's see what happens. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate your love and support.